Hey everybody, this is Nem. We're here to talk about something very serious today. Something very, very important for black mages everywhere. And I'm not talking about making a mixed drink. I'm not even talking about summoning Torgal, which I could talk about for a very, very long time. Because he's a good boy. But no, today we're going to talk about non-standard black mage and a new line that the former rank 1 or current rank 1 black mage, I don't really remember, but he was a rank 1 black mage at some point. Everybody knows Explosion. He posted a very viral tweet about a black mage line, and I had some questions about it, and I had some doubts, and I wanted to get answers to that. Now, I don't have all the answers that I want yet, but we're going to cover everything we know about it and what to look forward to coming soon about this non-standard line. So the non-standard line, let's go over it, is this screenshot here. When you hit your instant cast Despair, you transpose, you Blizzard 4 long cast, you Xenoglossy. Normally you would not transpose, you would just Blizzard 3, Blizzard 4, but you skip the Blizzard 3 by transposing. You Blizzard 4, you Xenoglossy, and then you transpose again. Instantly use your Fire Paradox, instantly use the proc from your Fire Paradox, then Despair again, a short fire line. You're going to transpose, you're going to Ice Paradox, and then you're going to use Swift and Triple to Blizzard 3, transpose, Fire Paradox, proc from Fire Paradox, your 3 Fire 4s, and your instant Despair. So you're skipping Flare Star, you're skipping a lot of stuff. This is like a short line. Is it good? Is it worth it? Should we bother learning this and practicing it? That's the question. Let's look at what it looks like. My example here is going to be a little bit different, just because I use some instant cast to like get it going, just do it kind of quick and dirty. So this Blizzard 4 might not be a long cast, but for the most part it is the same. So let's take a look here at doing it. I pre-recorded it because I'm, nervous. So we're gonna fast forward here to the first Despair. That's really where it begins. Right here. Okay, so when you hit your first Despair, you transpose. And then I instant this Blizzard 4, but you would slow cast it typically. And then I didn't have a Xenoglossy because I just pulled, so we use Amplifier, but forgive me here. Xenoglossy, transpose again, Paradox, Fire 3, Despair, transpose, Paradox, triple, Swift or Swift triple, Blizzard 3, transpose, Paradox, Fire 3, Fire 4, Fire 4, Fire 4, and then finally a Despair, and you would transpose at the end back into Ice. And the DPS on this would be a little bit higher if I was more practiced at it, doing it a little bit quicker, etc., instead of looking at it without it being memorized. But that's what it looks like. So again, just one more time cleanly, without me pausing a whole bunch. When you get to your Despair, you're going to go Despair, you're going to transpose, you're going to Blizzard 4, you're going to Xenoglossy, you're going to transpose, you're going to Paradox, Fire 3, Despair, boom, bam, bam, right? You're going to transpose again. Why? Because we love transposing. We're going to Paradox, Fire 3. Or I'm sorry, we're going to Paradox, Triple Swift, Blizzard 3, then transpose, Paradox, and Fire 3. Got ahead of myself there. Use your last 3 Fire 3s and your Despair. Bingo, bango, eat the mango, right? You're black maging. So is the DPS comparable? Now, just as a basic guideline, black mages are doing between 26 and like 30k in Savage at the high end-ish, right? This was like a 25k as a non-practiced without food buff. Is it worth it? Is this good? Is this practicable? Is this something we should do? Well, there's a few opinions going around right now. And I have them stored here from the Balance Discord. There's always a lot of good conversation there. One of the mentors there, Rika, posted the most important thing I think we should read, right? Is that for now, just generally check out the Theorycraft channel for information about this. But in the meantime, they're working on a short write-up that's going to go over the concepts in a few days or so, and there will be a full guide. So for now, when to use this, how to use it, is it better? That's coming. But there's some general opinions on it already. Things like Explosion here, right? You aren't going to magically do more damage than Pictomancer. So he's the guy who posted this, right? But this is just a niche stuff to make the job more fun and also align better where shorter lines are preferred. That's exactly it, right? So this isn't a one size fits all, do this every time, but there are situations where a mechanic ends a certain way, you need a shorter line, you're going to be able to maximize using this instead of using your standard black mage. So there's a use case for it, but it's not everywhere. And then finally, Extra Tricky comes up and says, this line in particular requires a swift and triple and is very close to the same value as standard if you spend the swift and triple on a flare star and 2 extra fire 4s, if triple. It's not something to go out of your way to do, but it's different from standard in various ways that can sometimes be beneficial in the right circumstances. So it's really some kind of trick that you might pull out in Ultimate because of how a phase ends or what movement it requires. Some people are kind of talking about Pantocrator and Top as a mechanic that this might be useful for. Uh, Alternatively, maybe you'll use it as a like 1% parse tech in a Savage fight. But for right now, this is kind of like, this is what we're looking at. This is what it is. Um, yeah, so that's really where we're at with that, and it's a cool little thing. Is the effective potency per second worth it? Well, it can be a gain in some situations, but is it really worth it? Not really. It's probably going to be offset by something like a crit, right? In a situation, so you wouldn't use it just to use it. You would use it because of how the fight mechanics line up or how the phase ends on a multi-boss fight. So hopefully that helps you out understanding that. And I know that I still have questions about it, and I want to know like hard numbers and stuff a little bit more on this because it is a cool one. It doesn't take long to learn this. I mean, literally just pull it up, try it once, and you'll be like, oh, okay, I get it, right? So yeah, we'll see what happens. Cool. All right, everybody. See ya.